Okay, so I don't know what to say. I mean, Axl Rose in AC/DC? I don't think so. First of all, I don't like Axl Rose. That's issue number one. Issue number two, well, there is a lot of people liking Axl Rose, but there's also a lot of people that doesn't really like Axl Rose. Not because Guns N' Roses was a bad band or so, because Guns N' Roses back in the days was actually a goddamn very good band. So, issue number three is, does Axl Rose really fit into AC/DC? No, I don't think so, because they are two totally different types of personalities and styles and music styles, and there's nothing that is comparable with Guns N' Roses and AC/DC because it's two totally different things. Something that could be the only thing I can see that could possibly fit into AC/DC about Axl Rose is actually his voice could maybe fit into the AC/DC style kind of music. So, and as I understand it, Axl Rose is only a stand-in, or kind of like a temp singer for Brian Johnson. So that's the good thing. I'm not really sure about. I mean, Axl Rose is not the right person to be in a band like AC/DC. That's not right because, as I said, there is several things that is making all this goddamn thing not very good idea. Um, we all know that Axl Rose is actually a maniac. We all know that. There is probably hundreds of videos out there on YouTube showing a pissed off Axl Rose. I mean, of course, people can be pissed off, but not like that. I mean, it's kind of like one small little tiny thing. Okay, he's smashing the goddamn microphone in the floor and telling the people go fuck themselves, and then he said we're going home. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's, of course I can understand that back in the days there was a lot of things going on, both off stage and on stage, that probably wasn't the best things, but he's actually, I think he's actually a maniac. A couple of years ago, he was on a European tour with his band Guns N' Roses. He actually got in trouble in Sweden. I remember that reading the news. I think it was the CNN or something. I saw that he got in trouble because he acted like a maniac on the hotel he was staying at. So the um, the hotel manager called the cops. Well, the manager called the cops, but the security people was at the scene first because he was talking a lot of trash and was angry and all that kind of stuff. He actually he bit one of the security guys in the leg. I mean, I don't. That's not a good idea. So he was lying on the floor, and he bit one of the security in the leg, and then the police came and take him to custody, and he was sentenced to not be able to visit Sweden for 10 years, I believe, if I remember it correctly. I mean, who I don't think he will never visit Sweden again. Maybe not Norway or Germany or anything like that. But I don't know how that is going to affect this ACDC thing, because ACDC is actually going to play in Europe on this last tour. Well, we don't know if it's the last tour, but I believe it is. So I don't know if he's going to be able to visit Germany, Sweden, and all the other places. I'm not really sure about that. So time will tell. I don't think this is a good idea, and I know there is millions of people thinking also that Axl Rose should not be in AC/DC. That's for sure. I think he should stick with his Guns N' Roses and try to focus on maybe gathering back with his old band mates, Slash and Duff McKagan, Matt Sorum, Dizzy Reed, all these fantastic musicians. That's what I think he should be concentrating on right now. Maybe